welcome back to my channel. Today is a weird day. Today we are having some leftover iced coffee. This is Stoke cold brew with some caramel macchiato and my solemnly swear I'm up to no good cup that I had from 2 days ago. When I don't finish it, it just goes in the refrigerator. Because this is in the evening today. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 5:28 p.m.
It is 5:28 p.m. I woke up this morning and it was just a weird day, and I'll tell you about the last couple of days. So yesterday morning I vlogged. I was in a great mood. I had a great, I was in a chipper, happy-go-lucky mood. I didn't really sleep that well the night before, but I slept better than I had in a couple of days. Sorry, I keep itching my nose. It literally just feels like maybe I'm going to fight with somebody. We'll fight in the comments. So yesterday morning I woke up, I was full of energy, vim, vigor, and ready to go. Jim had helped me clean some of the parts of the top of my dresser, go through the hair box, and I hadn't really done it since we had moved and rearranged everything. And I know you still haven't gotten a full finished room tour, but I really have on the list to put up the decor first. And that's really like the finishing product of this room is to put up the decor. We finally have like all of the medical stuff set for now. And that's the next thing that has to get done. Okay. After I vlogged yesterday, like I said, Jim helped me clean off the top of my parts of the top of my dresser. Not all of it, just some of it. We went through the hair box, and then I have like this little basket that has like, I don't know, I kind of like feel like prizes or things for the kids to play. Like if babies come, I can just get this little basket of stuff out. So that's up there. And I had some breakfast early, which I was hungry early, which was kind of weird. I had just one piece of beef jerky, like 2 tablespoons of chunky peanut butter, natural, of course, low sugar. And I had like 4 of the keto, the Aldi's keto cookies, like the mini keto cookies that they have. And I had a cup and a half of coffee, and I was halfway through the second cup of coffee, and I was relaxing after eating, and I was playing on my phone or my tablet or whatever, and I started to get like, oh, you know, not really, I'm tired. So I went and I laid down, and I ended up falling back to sleep just for about an hour and a half. I woke up, and I know this is a side effect, and I know that I can expect it from now on. I know how to deal with it when it happens. However, I had -0, -5 energy. I felt like I couldn't lift my arms. Well, not I feel like I couldn't lift my arms up. I asked the digital assistant to phone my husband, who was in the office. Now, because this was Sunday, he was off. And at first I asked the digital assistant what time it was, and she said 11:20. Now, I knew he had gone in the office at 9 a.m. to vlog. I never expect him to be more than 2 hours, especially not 2.5 hours. So, I called him in here, and he was rightfully like, what's going, like, why you're bothering me? I'm in the middle of something. But I was just laying flat on my stomach with my arms like up like I do, and my head turned, and I was like, babe, I don't think I can, like, I don't have any strength to like move my arms or sit up or go to the bathroom. He's like, what can I do for you? And I was like, I have no idea. I have no idea what you can do for me. I don't even know how to ask you to help me. So he's like, well, if you think of something, let me know. And I was like, okay. And he kind of like just went back inside. And I laid here for about another 20 minutes. And in that 20 minutes, I was able to get enough strength to open and close my hands. They wouldn't fist all the way, and to move my arm up and down. So I knew it, like it wasn't a stroke or anything. Like I was able to talk. I had facial functions. I just couldn't lift my head or my arms. It was like the most exhausted I've never felt like that in my whole life. So, and I was a little scared. I didn't know how to vocalize that to him at first, and especially because it's Jim. He might get twice as scared if I tell him if I tell him I'm 5% scared now, he's going to be 10% scared kind of thing. So it's not always the best thing to tell him how you're feeling all the times. So I tried to move, and then I figured, okay, it's 11:40, so it's like 20 minutes later. I had the digital assistant call my sister because I heard her moving around. And she came in, and I was like, I can't really move. Like, I can move, but I can't, nothing, everything. I felt like my appendages weighed hundreds of pounds each, which they might, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't do anything. So by the time she got here, like I said, I was able to do this. She went and she got the blood pressure cuff. My blood pressure was a little high, but rightfully so. I was kind of stressed out that I was nervous. She took my blood sugar. It was kind of low for having eaten 2 hours ago. Actually, it was very low for having eaten 2 hours ago. She said, did you take your meds? I said, yeah, I took my meds. And I said, I just woke up and I haven't been able to move. And I don't really have to go to the bathroom like right away. So we worked it out where she helped me first she helped me put my arm straight down to my side so I could roll over. And I was like, no, I did the wrong thing. I was like, let's bring it back up again and like tuck it under. So we were able to tuck it under and I was able to roll over on my side. And then eventually, so then she made my electrolytes. You know, I drink electrolytes every day. It's something you should do when you're on keto, you know, just to supplement, especially, of course, doing all the chemotherapy too. So, I drink electrolytes. She gave me some electrolytes with my straw, and then she gave me a banana because my blood sugar was low. And, I had some of the banana, and then I really started to feel so much better. And then I was laying on my side, and I was able to move my arms, and then I started to pull my legs, you know, like almost like I was running in bed, you know. It was very strange. So this morning when I woke up, I woke up apprehensively. I woke up and I was like, do I vlog? Do I wait? Do I wait to see if I go back to sleep? Because last night was not good sleep. I had fallen asleep about like 9:40 and I woke up at 10:30 having to go to the bathroom. And I have been having a little trouble going to the bathroom. Sometimes pain medication. I'm not on anything heavy duty, but sometimes pain medication can be constipating. So I do like my laxatives and my fiber and stuff. Sorry to talk about bowel movements for those of you who aren't interested. Sorry, that's just a little, I hope that's okay. So I had got up at 10:30, tried to go to the bathroom, no gold. I tried to go back to sleep, no gold, no luck. I had no luck falling back to sleep. I tried all of my tricks. I tried the sound machine and the iPod and I have an iPad that plays Celtic music from back in the day that used to work like a charm. Nothing. So I ended up being up until 4 a.m. 4 a.m. I get up at 5 a.m. to take my chemotherapy. So I rolled over and I fell back to sleep. 4 a.m. I woke up 5:15. Why? What happened? Why didn't my chemotherapy alarm go off? Jim's like, well, I figured you need to sleep. I was like, babe, you have got to let me, I have got to take this medication every day at the same time. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that's what it was. Yes. Okay. They're very familiar sounding. Like this one is Cabomatics, and that one is gabapentin, but I have this as capo, and that is Gabo. It's just very confusing. So I think he thought he heard the wrong thing. But it was just 15 minutes late, which is fine. And I took it, a whole glass of water, and then I laid back. I ended up falling back to sleep about 5:30 after he left. So I said goodbye to him, and 5:30 I just fell back to sleep. And I woke up at 8:40. So I had like a total of 4 hours. And then I woke up and I took the rest of my meds. And I woke up apprehensively because I wasn't sure. Was I going to fall back to sleep? Was I going to be able to stay awake? Was the stress of the events, was just everything. Like, was everything just, I didn't want to experience the same thing I had the day before. So I tried to stay awake. I ended up going outside. I said to Julie, I said, I really just want to sit outside. I took my coffee. I went to the bathroom. I had a situation. I got cleaned up, and then I went outside and I sat in the living room It was like 63 to 74 degrees, depending on how long we were sitting out there. We had the house open up. Fresh air is really nice. It was gorgeous, sunshiny, birds singing. And then we just kept doing it like paperwork. I'm trying to, you know, the American Cancer Society, the American Kidney Cancer Society, and I'm trying to just like get all of this information and support and all these things. So it's just a lot. Talking to the doctors, and tomorrow is port placement. So it's like, what meds can't you take starting tonight, starting tomorrow? Can I do it? Can I sleep? Well, like that. So, sorry about that. So, I hadn't vlogged. I went out and I enjoyed the things, and I was cleaning and doing all those projects. She's asking me these things, and I was like, oh, this is in this pile. So we end up cleaning out the pile. She's like, why are you doing all this? I'm like, because you looked for the thing. You know, everything. Like, I hadn't been out in my life in like 8 weeks before she got here, and trying to find where anything is was just like chaotic, you know. It was just one thing over another. And Jim, I know Jim said he was doing the best he could, but I don't know. When you spend as much time as you do relaxing and with yourself, I don't want to complain on him. But it's just, I see him and I know what his best is, and I don't know that he was doing his best. And I think he's dealing with it the way he knows how to, or avoiding it is really more like it. But I'm worried. I'm worried. I want to try to really encourage him to figure out what is the future. Like, I don't know what, you know, we don't know what the future holds. None of us do, but, you know, let's spend this time now, you know. Yes, he's going through this and he really needs some time and he needs a space, but how much time do we have left together? And even if it's 10 years, do you want to say that you spend half of the time we spent together by yourself? Then you're going to spend the rest of your life by yourself? Like, that type of thing? I don't know. Just saying. So, I don't mean to be like morbid, because obviously I have hope, but it's just like, you know, it's the reality of it is. It is incurable. And the fact that it went to by bones and not anywhere else, knock wood, is a grace from, you know, a present from God, a gift from God for sure. And the fact that it didn't go and make things worse, like, you know, God forbid it had gone to my brain or in my lungs or my stomach or anywhere else where it would be like devastating. And did we get it in time? Is this the right treatment? Is this the right course of action? And I'm just trying to get through the hours, man. I'm just trying to, like, I didn't mean to just sound like a hippie right there, but I'm just trying to get through the hours. I'm like, people talk about getting through day to day. I'm just trying to get from breakfast to lunch, lunch to dinner. And I don't mean it's about the food, but I just mean I'm just trying to get through this time. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to be here for my family. I'm trying to be here for you guys. I'm trying to be here for my friends. I'm trying to make sure everybody is going to be okay, that I have contingencies in place and treatment in place. And woo, as you can imagine, it's a lot. And as I put in the letter to the Cancer Society of America, I'm floundering. Now, I'm not floundering in my hope. I'm not in despair. It's just, this is an area I've never had to navigate before. And even though 2 of my sisters have survived thyroid cancer, this is a different thing. This is a different thing to get a diagnosis like this. So it's things that even they don't know how to help me with. I'm not getting the assistance from the hospital that everybody was like, sure, just call this number. And a week later, and I'm not getting any help, not getting any assistance. The insurance company trying to, you know, run around. Am I getting this pin in my knee? Am I getting the radiation? Are they going to approve the radiation? It's just like, so this is why I haven't vlogged until tonight, because this crazy conversation that you're listening to in this crazy order is how my head has been today. Now, my heart to be honest, has been a little heavy. I had asked Jim to do a few things over the weekend. And actually, there was a couple of things I needed, like, almost, like, these are kind of stat items. And I don't know if the whole list itself was overwhelming or if he just was in a bad place, but he didn't get any of them done. And I kind of felt really in a, like, despair a little bit, you know? Hi. What was that?
I'm not going to talk like you.
Oh.
I won't talk.
So I did, like, felt like a little bit in despair. And I know we've talked about that before, but, you know, it's just for different reasons. It's not like I don't have I'm not going to die tomorrow type of despair. It's more like the time we have together, we're going to use that wisely and effectively and efficiently and be intimate and spend the time that you're going to look back and I just don't want him to look back and be like, what did I do with the time that I had left, type of thing. And it's, you know, it's not for me to worry about, and I'm not worried.
The whole world should wonder.
About the time we have left, yeah. I mean, I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about, I'm not worried about me. I have never really been worried about me. I'm worried about him. And I don't worry myself into anemia or worry that my hair falls out, or I'm not worried about, like I said, I'm going to have high blood pressure because I'm worrying so hard. I'm just concerned. I care about my husband and I want to make sure he's going to be able to recover from this. It's really what it is. And that, my folks, is where my head's at all day. And this is why it's 6 o'clock at night before I start vlogging with that much iced coffee that really would be great if it had Kahlua in it, but I have to have surgery tomorrow. Kahlua has a lot of carbs in it, but that was my drug of choice. It's basically coffee liqueur, if you don't know, soaked in rum. It's rum flavored coffee flavored rum. And you add it to like Kahlua and milk with a little vodka, and that's a White Russian. You get Kahlua and milk and or cream, and half happens to be the best, and that's a sombrero. You can add Bailey's to it, and that's a mudslide, creme de coco. It's just this. It's just the basically, if you like iced coffee, you'll like Kahlua. But yeah, I kind of maybe in a couple of days. The doctor said once a week. Go ahead, just in moderation. I think we're reserving drinking for Saturday nights. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I didn't feel terrible when I woke up this morning, which was great. I was tired. It did take a lot of effort to get out of bed. But what was great, I said to my sister, the worst case scenario is I have waterproof mattress pads. The worst case scenario is I pee in bed. I wouldn't be the first cancer patient and or 51-year-old woman to pee in bed. But I'm just going to allow myself. I just won't be scared if it happens next time. And that's what it is. It's not something I should expect, but if it does happen, I won't be caught off guard. And I know how to treat it. So we worked out a situation. We've got things that we can do here. And it's going to be something that's going to be fixable. So I would like to thank Chris over in St. Clair for sending flowers. Chris, thank you so much. It was such a sweet surprise. And I had called my sister in because it was to both of us. So she sent us a bouquet of flowers that smell amazing, by the way. They really do. And it's got this beautiful orange ribbon. And I got a beautiful card today from, I want to say, my brain just went away. Julie, did you possibly check? Does that say Sandy from?
You got cancer brain?
No, yeah, I do. It's on the, like under that little piece of laundry right there. See that blue card?
You got cancer brain.
I feel like I want to say Sandy.
Sandy Miller.
Yeah, Sandy. Sandy from North Carolina. Thank you so much for my card. I'm sorry I didn't open it on camera. Get so tired, but I really want to, like, those things help me. So I want to be like, hey, yeah. It actually is quite a beautiful sentiment on the card. So thank you. It really did lift my spirits. I did need to hear that today. So thank you so much. And listen, if nobody told you today, please remember that I love you. If nobody else does, remember I do. And again, if you need me, you can reach out to me on any social medias. My email address is in the description box below. If you want to send me an email, you can DM me on any of the social medias. And listen, as always, you guys take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye.